Yo, what is up, everyone? A part of the Safety Squad CDL 2024 League for Modern Warfare 3. Super pumped to have each and every one of you a part of this. I'm going to run through some of the details and questions that people might ask. I want to film this video because some people don't know how to read, so this will be helpful to those that would rather watch a video than read. But all of this information will also be in text on the server in the announcements channel. So if you don't care to watch a video, don't worry about it. Make sure you check out the text, read all the information before we get started with the league. First of all, just a quick reminder, this league is for fun. I want people to have a good time. This is a place for people to come and play some competitive Call of Duty 4v4, unlike the 6v6 crazy pubs that we get. Some 4v4 that's fun in a non-toxic environment. That's huge. I want everyone to have a good time. I want people to leave having fun. I don't want anyone shredding people up after matches, calling them garbage, calling them trash, dumping on people, all that kind of stuff. Let's keep it clean. Let's have fun. You can be competitive in this, but I want everyone to leave feeling like they had a great experience, no matter if they're the best Call of Duty player or the worst Call of Duty player. With that being said, we're less than a week away. We're starting January 7th is going to be the first day of the league, and matches are going to be happening at 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. If you've already checked out the league schedule, I know they say a.m., but that is not correct. It's going to be 6 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you are not in the Central Time Zone, make sure you adjust to what that would be for your time zone. Everything else is correct on those league schedules. If you go to our league schedule channel, you can see all of your matches, who you'll be able to play against, and what team you're going to need to play during those weeks. Please make sure to show up to your matches on time. We're not going to take people coming up 30 minutes late and stuff like that. We'll give a 5-minute leeway. If people are more than 5 minutes late, then that's a time to reach out to me or reach out to an admin, and we'll make a decision going forward there. How the schedule is going to work for this league is you are going to play every team twice in the normal season. So you'll be playing the 4 other teams two times during that time. And then during that, there will be 5 weeks of play. And each team will have 2 weeks where they have one bye. So 2 of the weeks you'll only be playing one match. And then the rest of it you'll be playing 2 matches every single week. The initial 5 weeks that we play during the normal season will determine your seeding going into the playoff tournament, which will then determine the winner. The playoff tournament will be double elimination, and whoever comes from the winner's bracket in that, if they were to lose in the grand finals, there will be a bracket reset, and that team will play another series against the team that came from losers. Whoever wins that win the whole thing. So it's going to be super fun. It's going to be a blast. During the season, the team that wins a match is going to be the team that reports it. If you've never played in this before, then you don't really know what's going on. But if you played in here before, we're reporting matches the same way that we did previously. If you go to the CDL Match Reports channel, you'll be able to see the format of how you want to report that. We need how many maps it took to win, who is the winner, and that will really be all for reporting the matches. If for some reason during the season you need to reschedule a match, you can reschedule matches anytime during that same week. So if you say we're coming up to the 7th and we're going to be playing this weekend, if you need to reschedule a match for this week during this time, you need to reach out to the other team and make sure it works for both teams. If for some reason it doesn't work for both teams, then you can't play that. You can't force the other team to do that, anything like that. If no game ever gets played, the team that needed the reschedule is going to take the L on that one. If you don't want to reschedule and you'd rather play the normal time, you can reach out and get a sub. We've got a substitute channel in the Discord. You can go there and see a couple of names that people have already committed and said, hey, I'd be willing to be a substitute, be reached out to if someone does need a substitute. If you're having trouble reaching out to them, please reach out to me, GetSafio, or one of our other admins, and they'll try to help you out finding a sub. If rescheduling and getting a sub does not work and you don't want to just forfeit the match, you can play the match with 3 people, 2 people if you really want to. Good luck with that. With subs, you need to have at least 2 of your original players, and you cannot get subs from other teams that are currently playing in the league. So you cannot pull from another team to sub for you in a match, even if they don't have a match that night. You need to get someone from outside. It can be literally anyone else. You can pull them in, and it'll be great. Couple things I want to highlight quick before we go. Helpful resources in the server. First of all, I'd love for you guys to check out the Maps and Modes channel. This will have all of the maps that we're going to be playing competitive and what modes they're going to be played for. If you'd like to practice, if we play 8s, things like that beforehand, this will be a great resource for you to see what maps and modes we're actually going to be playing. Maps this season are not going to be picks and bans until the playoffs. We're going to have pre-set up maps that I will be posting here shortly that you'll be able to go in, look at those, and know what maps you're going to be playing for each week for each match, so you can go ahead and practice those beforehand. Another thing that will be helpful is checking out our weapon builds and classes. You can go into the Discord, find that channel, and that has a couple of different weapon builds, meta things that people are using. We've seen pros use, things like that. We posted those. And then also, if you need to know the whole class, you want to know the perks, everything like that, all of that is in there, as well as make sure if you want to make your own class, your own weapon, make sure you check out our MW3 rule set. That'll have everything you're allowed to use and not allowed to use, so make sure it is going by those guidelines. Otherwise, that will result in either a match restart or just a match loss, depending on when that gets figured out. Lastly, another good resource for you is our callouts channel. You can go in there, check it out. This is going to have callouts for, again, all of the competitive maps that you're going to be playing on. If your team hasn't played together before, if you're looking to just get a little more strategic, go check that out. They're all labeled with callouts on the map. I'd encourage you to go around the map, look at those yourself in-game with your team to really get those locked down. You don't have to use these callouts, but if you need something to go off of, highly encourage you checking out those maps. They'll be super helpful. Last thing before we go is the payment. This is a paid league. It's $5 to play, and currently we don't have many people paid. So I want to encourage you, before matches on the 7th, we need all payment to come in. That's going to be sent by Venmo to me, Luke Eaton, or Get Safeo, except for my Venmo will be posted in the Discord, in the announcement server. Make sure to go check that out and send over the $5. If one team captain wants to send over all $20, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Or if everyone wants to send $5, just make sure I know who is sending it if your name is different than your Discord. Again, this $5, it's not for me. I'm not keeping any of it. This all goes back to the winner. It's just so that we get full commitment from people as they're signing up for this, as we want this to be something that's fun, that people stick to, that people try a little more than just showing up and playing the night of. So encourage you to send that over. Otherwise, if you have any future questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me or any of the admins. That'd be Burrito Bowl, Lars, or Gart Zomgram in the Discord, and they'd love to help you out. Can't wait to play games with you guys. We'll see you in there.